My monster mother-in-law ranked us at Thanksgiving dinner. I never thought Thanksgiving would turn into a literal war zone. But my mother-in-law, Carol, had other plans. While we were sitting down for appetizers, Carol stood up with a smirk and pulled out a laminated card. She cleared her throat and said, "Before we eat, I'm going to rank my four daughters-in-law by who is actually worthy of my sons." The entire table went silent. She looked at me first and said, "Number 4 ... My biggest regret, she told everyone she found my private texts, calling her overbearing. Because get this, she still had access to my husband's iCloud account. Then she moved to Jade. Carol pulled out Jade's actual bank statements and shamed her for spending $400 a month on takeout instead of cooking. She was still on the joint account from college and had been spying on them for years. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Bree was number 2. Carol brought up Bree's postpartum depression, mocking her for wanting privacy in the delivery room. Finally, she named Nora number 1, simply because Nora was too scared to stand up to her. But then the vibe shifted. I stood up and said, "Okay, Carol, now it's our turn to rank your best moments." We went off. We brought up the time she wore white to Jade's wedding. We brought up how she told Bree her miscarriage was God's way of saying she had bad genetics. The room was freezing. Carol's face went pale as Nora, her favorite, stood up with tears in her eyes. Nora looked her dead in the face and said, "The best thing you ever did was get pneumonia last year. Because for 1 week, you couldn't track my IVF cycles or ask why I wasn't pregnant yet." We all walked out right then. We didn't even touch the turkey and we haven't spoken to her since.